Hello everybody and welcome to our attempt at the Age of Abundance challenge here as Pericles. I'm pretty excited about this. I was looking forward, as soon as I saw that they're going to be doing this like monthly, it seems, like our first new series of in-game events. So I hope they do this monthly. We're gonna give this a shot. Age of Abundance, we start as Pericles. We start in the medieval era, I think. I don't think we start in the classical. I think it's medieval. We start with 2 cities, 1,000 gold, and we have to win a culture victory with no barbs. So that's what I'm super excited about. This is like greed incarnate, and from what I know, this is like without the expansions. So from what whoa, oh my god, come on. From what I understand, we don't have governors. We don't have the CO2 stuff, so no gathering storm. Looks like we're base game. Do we have the ability to do... Let's look at the culture tree. So where are we starting? Yeah, we're all the way up here. Oh, we're in the Renaissance era. Okay. Alright, cool. Do we have... Where's mysticism? Oh boy, yep. We've got preserves. We've got preserves. So that's the first step to checking for a culture victory. Can we build our preserves? And the next thing is mathematics. Yep, we've got the Diploquarter. Since we are Pericles, we definitely want to be getting all those envoys out. Alright, so how do we start this? My goal is to try to get 150 turns or less for my victory here. If we want to play like that, that means we're going to have to do a lot of upfront planning and execution later. Okay, so the very first thing you need to do as Greece is play off of your bonus. Pericles, his strongest thing is the Acropolis and Surrounded by Glory, which connects to the Acropolis, right? So 5% culture per city-state you're suzerain of, and you get 1 envoy when you build the Acropolis, so we definitely want to do that. Acropolis has to be built on hills, and the game has provided us with 2 naked hills right here, right? So we're gonna take advantage of those bad boys. If we put a hill here, we don't want to put it here because we have resources. I don't want to buy a tile. This is kind of a useless, crappy tile anyway, so we don't really care. It's much better for our city to work like this, or this, or this, or this, than this 1 food 2 production. Okay. We have a lot of gold in the bank. So I definitely think the most useful thing for our gold, we need to know what's going on here. So we're going to purchase a scout. Here. And this is a coastal city, so it would make sense to purchase a galley here so that we can run up here. We haven't met Mogadishu actually, so we can't send the trade route up there. Like if I click on this, this is Fog of War, right? So it only gives me Athens. I don't want to do that. I want to send... I need money because we're starting late in the game, so we need to like purchase ourselves up to parity. As far as research goes, the most useful thing for us is probably cartography, because we have some fishing boat stuff here. This does nothing. We don't have any quarries or commercial hubs. We're not going to go war. Don't have a harbor for the shipyard. Renaissance walls will get us culture and or tourism, but that's much later. So cartography seems to be the first best choice there. And as far as this goes, a tier 2 gov would be pretty nice. Humanism is really good for our museums, but it's going to take a while for us to get there, I think. Reformed Church lets us faith buy, but we can't do monumentality, so that's useless. Diplo service allows us to get the Chancery, which gives us influence points per turn. So I think we're gonna go for that. Okay. Let's throw the Acropolis down right there. Auto delete my map tax, please. We'll throw this Acropolis down right here. This city can only build one district. This city can build 2 districts. So what do we want to do with our second district? Science is really not going to matter that much to us this game. We just sort of want to get up here to computers. We'll get there, especially with like preserve yields and stuff. Let's check out our appeal. Okay, so with the appeal here, we've got a lot of choices. So this city's basically never going to build a national park. Not unless I do like chopping to fix all this. But this city will. So like whatever this is, we can, especially if it's a woods, we can build a national park here. So let's map tack our way to a national park right here. Just to make sure that I remember where we want it to be. That means we're gonna have to either slurp up the copper to get some quick gold right now, or just never touch it. Okay, I need to see things, so I don't know what's going on here. I think we could put a preserve right here to boost the appeal on this tile. But if I put a preserve here, it depends on what this tile is. If this is coast, then this is a dead preserve. Or we could put the preserve here, but I like having the yields on the deer. We'll put that there for now. And I think the best first thing for us to do with this is I could move to the horses, but I think it would be faster to just move here. That gives me some better yields to work. I'm gonna sleep you until next turn when I meet Mogadishu. As far as governments go, Classical Republic, as always, we're going to go super greedy here. Theater Square, adjacency. I don't think we're going to be building wonders. Production in cities will probably be pretty good. Builders is good. Settlers is good. What is this? Oh my god, this is so old. This is from base game, right? Each city receives +1 culture for each specialty district it constructs. That adds into our culture. But we don't have them right now. This will be good for us later eventually. I think we're going to go here. The reason I'm going to go here is because I have scouts and galleys I can buy. And that's going to be like first meeting. Hopefully some people. Or do I go charismatic leader? So normally, like, I'm always charismatic leader. But since we have to explore the whole map from turn 1 here, we might be able to get a bunch of first meets to get this. And that gets us closer to suzerainty, which is what Pericles wants. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a plan. Not a great plan, but a little bit of one. If we look at the appeal, we definitely want to remember that we want, like, seaside resorts. Where's the seaside resort? Why can I never find that picture? Yogi. Okay. We can definitely get some seaside resorts in some places here. Especially if we put like a preserve down here, maybe. That's not that great. We'll think about preserving up this way. We'll see what that looks like. While we're doing this, let's go ahead and purchase a scout right here as well. Alright, next turn. Okay, before we do anything with the trader, the galley is going to come meet Mogadishu for us. That is a first meet, so that does mean we get +2. I have 5 envoys in the bank. My god. Mogadishu wants a trader out, so that'll be suzerainty immediately, which is nice. I want you exploring up, and I want to see what's over here, so I'm going to send this guy down. Ah, it is coast. I might have to reconsider this. If I put it here, I lose 1 tile, but I boost like a possible future national park here. We can remove the tile improvements later. So I think we do just sit it there. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 tiles boosted. It's okay, and it helps me improve the appeal down here, which is going to struggle. The next best option for us is... So what does the Grove do? Is it unimproved tiles? Grove. So unimproved tiles. Yeah, so we don't want to touch any of these tiles. We might just want to come over here. Okay, we want to be very careful with our builder turns because we're trying to win as fast as we can, right? So every single builder turn is valuable. All right. As we are getting more information, we're going to update our game plan. We're going to send 1 north, we're going to send 1 south. We'll work on this farm. Looks like we're on an island. Maybe there's an offshoot here. I know we're on the southern end of the map because there's no tundra up here. Okie dokie. Maybe I need a builder over here in this city. Is that something I should spend my money on? Or should I wait and spend it on settlers? Okay, let's consider... So this boosts appeal. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If I could try to get a national park for this city here, it would mean putting a preserve up here, chopping all this out, replacing it with woods. Woods. And that would mean that this would have to be... I'll put the national park sign so I know. And that means we could put something here. Faith is going to be important for the naturalists. We don't have rock bands, right? Do we have rock bands? I don't want to get that far into the game to have to use rock bands. Where's Cold War? Yeah, no rock bands. Okay. Alright. Well, that changes. Yeah, so we had to build faith for naturalists. Which means we'll probably have to get holy sites in a couple of cities. 1 food, 1 production here is a pretty great tile for us to be working on. And we'll go ahead and we'll throw the preserve down over here to get that as fast as we can. Argo is still working on its Acropolis. I have 1 envoy that I can use. Okay, we're gonna have to check out a city location over here, that's for sure. And we'll throw our national park pin up here. Can I name you Capital? Capital Park. So we know we want the capital to have a national park there. We're not going to spin these envoys. We're going to wait till we find another city-state, hopefully. Oh, that's a population. That's really good. Keep exploring to the south. We want to find potential cities down here. Let's look at the appeal. And for hills. So we have a city we could put here. If we put the city here, we have the Acropolis here. That would give us appeal pretty much everywhere here. But this tile. I could put a preserve here and put woods. Or we could go here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that means we could put a preserve here on this. That would give me this national park. If I put woods and stuff here. Let's hide the map tax. So if I put a preserve here, that gives me this national park. It gives me this national park. I lose a tile to this. But that's okay. So let's map tack out all of this so we know we want woods all through here. These will eventually turn into woods. It's okay if we wasted a builder charge on them early because we're getting the yields right now. That means woods here, which means national park here. We'll have to woods this as well. Oh, I actually can't do that. That's a floodplain. What if I move it over here? Or if I move my city here, I could put it here. But that removes a city further south. Where are you? We'll just delete you. We'll put the preserve here. I could move my city to the south right here, but 1, 2, 3. I could put a city here now. So, like, if I put a city here, 1, 2, 3, that blocks us off for a full city down here. But with the city up here, I could build a city right here. We could put a city right here. That gives us the Acropolis on this sheep tile. That gives us a preserve over here. Or, let's be a little more spicy about this. What if I put the city down here? What if I put this city here? That means Acropolis here. National Park here. I could put the preserve here. No, nah. I think this is actually just better. Acropolis here. And we'll put a preserve over here. And that gives me... No, actually. What if we did this? And we do this. And then we do like a national park here. That's gonna have to be woods here. And here. Wow, we're just planning out so many things. A lot of planning, not a lot of doing right now, but that double dips on its yields over here. I do lose the yield here, but it does double dip on this city's yields. All right, cool. So we're already looking at quite a bit of city planning done over here. What about, excuse me, there we go. What about up here? We're looking for maybe a city somewhere up here. What's the appeal look like over here? Pretty trash, if we're being honest. Pretty garbage appeal. I don't want to like national park all this up. I could put a city right here on this tile. That gives us... We're gonna have to like chop and replace all of this. We could work a park tile here. We could work a national park over here if Mogadishu doesn't take it. National park here. Tack in the preserve there. Tack in the national park here. And we could put the Acropolis here. That gives us 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That gives us a national park here if we don't send any envoys to Mogadishu before we get that city placed. Wow. Okay, we're looking pretty spicy here for cities. All right, next turn. Keep exploring, see what that opens up for us. There's a coastline right here. You can see it right there, so we'll check that out. Keep coming down and exploring. This might change. Nah, it doesn't change our city over here at all. All right, as soon as this preserve is done, then we're going to be purchasing settlers. Look at this. We haven't seen this in a while. Okay. Can I dip into the water? Yeah, I can. So we'll probably send that scout off into the water. There might be a goody hut on this tile of this island. So that's where that'll go next turn. Just keep exploring around. Looks like we can get across. I didn't see any coast for us to explore over here. So we're going to ignore that. That's a new continent up there as well. Which means new luxury resources. Ah, there's no... Doesn't seem to be any goody hut there. That's unfortunate. We get goody huts over here. So we've mapped out this entire section of the island. We can map out this section next. I think you're going to get your amphitheater. And we're just going to be pushing culture as hard as we can. Not going to send those envoys. We're going to hold them. It's more important for us to hold them. Next turn we get the preserve. And since we started outside the ancient era, this starts with its building already. Look at this. Look at how good this city already is. We're gonna need to plan out our Diplo quarter somewhere. Before we do that, I think we're going to build some builders and some settlers. Yep, okay. Oh, we're gonna move this up here. Whose borders am I looking at over there? Come on, game, let me check. We're looking at, that's Rome. Purple and yellow, that's Roman colors. Okay, so once we get this builder, we're going to use this builder to improve some of this stuff over here, maybe. I want to make sure that I'm working the best tiles I can work, which is definitely all of these tiles. So yeah, that's fine. After this builder, we're going to get a settler and start settling north to prevent Mogadishu from blocking me on those settlements, those national parks. And we have a pantheon we can choose from. Do we have Divine Spark in this build of the game? No. Oh my god, do you remember this? This is what, 10 years old? One culture from banana, citrus, cotton, dyes, silk, spices. So we have a lot of bananas, but we had to make them plantations. The Goddess of Festivals used to be split. We do have a lot of pastures. We do have a decent amount of camps, but I can't actually build those camps because I have this here. So we can't do that. So what we'll do is we'll go for pastures. Yeah, I wanted to go for like Divine Spark, but we don't have it in this version of the game. It's an older version, so we're going for pastures. There's more goody huts all over the place. I want to like tack them so I don't forget them, because I will forget them for sure. And next turn. Haven't met any new city-states is a problem. This builder, come work on that sheep. Where's another goody hut? My god, nobody over here is exploring? Is this on a different difficulty? What difficulty is this on? Ah, it sets you on print. Yeah, okay. No real challenge to this then. So we're just gonna put that there. The only challenge is racing yourself, right? Okay. I thought this might be on a higher difficulty than print. The time is the challenge. There's some... Who... Is that Vietnam? Can't be Vietnam. There's no way they have Vietnam. Right, this is like base game. Let's put you off into the water as well. And there's no barb, so I don't have to worry about fog busting down here. Grab that. That's a nice tile for our second city to work. And we might want to consider sending settlers out to... there's... If we look... Yeah, since this isn't Rise and Fall, there's no loyalty. Oh my god, there's no loyalty we have to care about in the slightest here. So that means we can pretty much settle wherever we want to settle. Get this so you grow it. I want you coming up to the top. I want that settler going down to the south. Actually, we're pretty close to this, so I'm not going to go that far away. And we're getting close to being able to go across ocean tiles. Okay, next city that I settle is probably going to be this city, and then we need to start thinking about something over here. Let's get mines down to help that city. There's another goody hut. Nobody has some scouts. AI not scouting, so we're gonna take advantage of as much of these as we can. There's Trajan. I knew it was Rome. And just send you down. With Rome, we want to be buddies with everybody. So I have a ton of money. So we're gonna like work on doing this. Get open borders early, he'll be your friend. And as soon as we meet whoever this is down here, we'll get open borders with them as well. I'll take your delegation. I don't think I'm producing any tourism, so the open borders doesn't do anything for me right now, but it will.
Remembers a woman's birthday, but never.
No policy changes needed right now. But I do want to start working on this because I have my Acropoli up. We can certainly start building our museums. You're gonna sleep. I'm not that far away from somebody's city. Somebody lost a city. And there's a natural wonder right there. If I look at my policies, is there anything I need to change? No. Holy site, nah. Commercial, no. Campus, no. I'm not building any wonders. It's not good to go for wonders because you get less tourism out of the wonders than you do the national parks. And you get all the yields from your preserves. So you don't really need the wonders. The best wonders are ancient era wonders for like tourism victories, and they're just not available because we started outside of the ancient era. I think we want to go with you. Where do we want to go? Get some fishing boats. Might be pretty good.
Yosemite Valley.
Yeah, that's Yosemite. Okay, that's cool. And another goody hut right down here. Boom. So do I do this across multiple episodes, or do I take one large take here? I think we might do this as one long episode, one large take, and just knock this out in one setting and see how fast we can get it done. One turn on this settler. Oh, it's Congo. It's good to meet you. Did you take my goody hut? You did. We'll settle this city right here, Mycenae. And I want to purchase out to protect our interests there. You're going to start working on your Acropolis. And I want to figure out where I can put my Diplo quarter. I want to find some city-states as well. I'm kind of upset that I haven't found any city-states. I know they exist. Okay, so that's a settler done there. We're gonna... There's a goody hut right down here. We know we're going to settle up this entire island, but it doesn't look like anybody's really beside Yosemite. We might be able to sneak a settler down there. As soon as we get cartography, getting that holy site early is probably pretty good. I know this gives me better adjacency, but I can put a park there, so we don't want to do that. And I can purchase a settler if I need to. Oh, we're working off the old strategic system. Wow, this is such a weird little game here. It looks like that goody hut's also gone. But the scout over here does get... Oh, I should have done that. I need to get open borders with... We need to do opposite side open borders. I didn't pay attention. Make a deal. Open borders. You don't want open borders. I want to give you 100. 10. It's probably worth way more than he was willing to pay for it, but I should have paid attention myself. 3 turns until cartography comes up. This goody hut is gone, but we're gonna see if we can't snag the others on the coast. There was one down here. Yeah, we're gonna try to march our way down there. No golden ages here, which is strange. We'll do this. As soon as you get big enough, you'll throw your preserve down somewhere else. Next turn, we'll throw our preserve up here. We want to purchase that tile to get the yields. Make sure that Mogadishu doesn't steal them from us. I think it would be a huge mistake to be putting envoys into Mogadishu. 9 turns on that. Oof. That's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold. And then we'll send a settler down here as soon as the holy site's done. Keep exploring. I want to find some more city-states. Where are the city-states? Did they die? Are those the remains of city-state cities that I'm seeing here?
Not all who wander.
What's going on? There's a continent right over there. Okay. Let's just get you going to the south. Where are the city-states? As far as research goes, it's walls, and then we'll just start building walls in cities. Walls do give you culture, or not culture, they give you tourism with conservation.
You must not lose faith in you.
Ooh, goody hut. Okay. 9 turns until you're done with your thing. We can go for I think, honestly, I think Settler's better. I think Settler's better, and just fill out our island as fast as we can. You need 270 to upgrade. Enlightenment gives us... I don't think we care about enlightenment. I think we care about maybe Reformed Church. Okay, keep exploring around. There's a city-state. Finally. Oh, there's Saladin. Oh, we don't have religion. Do we have religions? Does anybody have a religion? People are working on it, but we're not really too concerned. A religion would be useful for tourism, but I think we can work a tourism victory out just as well without one. The time it would take to warp our... Are we the first one to meet Nan Modal? So, okay, we'll just... And, okay. That gives... Oh, Nzinga has a bunch into Kumasi. But it's worth... There's Catherine. I don't know what that gave me. It gave me a promotion. Okay, so we'll deal with that later. As far as production here goes, you've got your thing. You're not big enough yet for your preserve. So I think a builder up here is going to be pretty useful. Catherine is over here. I could squeeze some cities down over here. And we're getting so much more culture than everybody else because of our Pericles bonus. I can declare friendships with a bunch of people. Oh,
Natural history of this
there's the Galapagos. Let's declare our friendships. Get those rolling. Make people like us. Work on open borders with everybody. Make a deal. Open. Accept. Make a deal. Open. Get that going. So if we have any tourism, it starts working in our favor early. Pop you up here. We'll use our promotion on hills probably over there. Delegation is most welcome. This scout gets its promotion. Settler, right down here, please. Oh, there's another city-state. So we're going to take hills, and the next turn we'll meet that. And what do we want? We could go for... This is a decently buffed industrial zone. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That hits that. But that does cut me a lot of food. But I am working a ton of food over here. Our housing is really good. We could get just like an entertainment complex to get better... I could have put an entertainment complex right here and it would have been so much better. We are happy. I think a campus is not so great. Builders probably, because we're going to need builder charges for various things down here in this city, doing things. Let's go with an archaeological. Let's go with walls. Walls in that city. Mohenjo-Daro. I'm not the first to meet Mohenjo-Daro, obviously. Trade route, not gonna happen. There's +7 on that city-state. That's high. Move you down to get this. I need to delete that other map tack. And woods, so we'll go like here and then woods. Here and then a woods bonus. And try to probably district and plan some cities down here if I can. Plan a city up here. Athens is going to just be like a settler factory.
I don't like to commit myself about heaven and hell. You see, I have friends in both places.
We could get theocracy. That just gives us extra... Well, faith purchases are good, right? But I think Merchant Republic would probably be better. Okay, limes, whatever it is. And then we'll get... unit maintenance cost reduction. We do have a fair few number of units, so... Acropolis is done next turn here. We'll go into exploration. And you'll get woods. And then just work your way down here. Tundra cities are good in culture games because you can get huge national parks off of them. Mogadishu still is the best trade route for us. I'm going to keep those around. I think it would actually just be better for me to cut the rainforest. To chop this rainforest out, because if we look at the appeal, all this rainforest is adding negative appeal. And if we chop it, it should be neutral appeal +1 from the preserve. Settlers, just keep pumping out settlers. I need to figure out where I'm going to put a settler down here. If we look at the appeal, This is going to be boosting these two tiles. So I can get a park here. I could put... You get a park here. This is going to be boosting all of these tiles. So I can get a park here. And if I put a preserve here, I could like, oh boy, okay. Preserve this up. City here. If I improve this though, it's going to lower all of this. What if I city here? So I get the niter without having to improve it. Do I have a hill? This is a hill. This is a... Oh, I don't think we're going to go... I don't think we can go for an Acropolis down here, but we really want to. Do Acropoli have to be placed next to the city center? I think they do, right? Can only be built on hills. Oh, we get the extra bonus for the city center. That's what it is. No, I can't put it there either. If I put it here, it breaks up a nice national park. But I could always get a national park here with the capital. Ah, that sucks. Maybe we don't get an Acropolis down here. Maybe we just go for like a full-on national park city as much as we can. We'll see. Acropoli are so good though. We might just have to bite the bullet and go with it. They're just so useful, so good. Okay, so we're trying to get our groves in to get some better yields off. We're sending you down here. Is there another goody hut? Right there. Let's pin this and we'll go for it first. And then we'll head down. There's other cities to be had down here as well. We could fit another city somewhere down here. Probably here. Is this a hill tile? Where's the tooltip? That's a hill. Okay. So there's a city here. Not a great city, but there is a city. And there's an Acropolis right there. And that gives us a national park. Probably right here. Especially if we throw down a grove. The grove here, it'll improve all of these tiles. Something like that. And we're looking at a national park here, maybe. Unless I put the Acropolis down. We do this. Sorry. We'll do this, and then maybe we put Acropolis here and we don't get this national park, and we just like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. We get a whole bunch of seaside resorts right here. It does ruin our yields off of the preserve, but it's okay. We'll do this. And boom, there we go. That's the city there. That's this side of the island mapped out. Let's hide our map tags because we've got 8 million of them. Pedro, okay, he's going to be going after the great writers and stuff, but he's, again, this is on like Prince, so I don't really see much going to be happening there. Next turn. We're already so far above everybody else in culture that doesn't really matter. I do want to get the Diplo quarter down though at some point somewhere, because that's just a whole bunch of extra influence points that I'm not taking advantage of. And I think it's going to have to be in Argos. Probably where this farm is. Let's chop this. And let's look at the appeal. I know I'm killing tiles, right? But like if I chop this and this, we might end up with decent yields over here. And then I want to place the preserve. I need to check where my map tags are. So yeah, preserve in here. And we need like chops. Chop chop, all of that stuff. So come up here and deal with that. And okay, cool. Cut across.
We shall not cease from it.
Let's switch over our government. And we'll put 1 gold for envoys. Delete this, send you down here. Trader. It's time to get some trade routes rolling. Civic into... We're kind of just working our way up to conservation. As soon as we get to conservation, things are going to go great. Let's chop that tile. Plant the city. Oh, more city-states. Zanzibar, what do you want? Diplo quarter. We'll work on that, bud. Don't worry. Acropolis goes down in this city. And we'll throw that down as soon as we can. Actually, instead of building the trade route, I think you do this. I think you do that. And what do I want? Holy Site bonus gives me more faith. I need to stock up on faith. So that's what we'll go for. I really need to be banking up faith for naturalists because they get expensive. And this game mode is really difficult to get your faith in. That gives us 2 in Mohenjo-Daro, which is just a little bit more culture for us. An alliance, whatever, sure, I'll take it. What do alliances do in this version of the game? Blah, blah, blah. Don't know. It's been so long since I've been on like base game. Diplo quarter is down. My appeal is low but not disgusting. If I chop this, it'll boost the appeal. If I chop these two, it'll boost appeal here. Consulate would be good. We're gonna chop this. The rainforest is just trashing appeal in the area, and since I'm going like a preserve heavy game, we want as much appeal as we can get to make sure that we're taking advantage of it as much as we can. Let's chop that next. And ooh, that's a boost. We'll move over here. The capital should be almost done with another settler. That settler is going to go here. And I'll still be 11 pop in the capital because of that settler.
Market economy, however.
What do I get? Nothing that I care about. Ooh, faith from trade routes might actually be something that I do care about. Plus 1 faith from all trade routes. It's not giving me as much as the double holy site adjacency right now. No amenities in Argos is a bit of a struggle. Let's keep looking at the appeal. It's all neutral right now. We'll chop you. Those are some pretty good tiles to be working. That's okay. We're not that far away from conservation, if we're being perfectly honest with ourselves. We're 4, 9, less than that really, 13. So 4 plus 9 is 13, 13, 26. We're less than 26 turns. It's not going to take us that long to get there. We'll purchase. I can't. I'm broke. We'll have to come and. This is such a nice tile. I don't really want to chop that away, but I do want to chop like this tile. It is important. Okay, we're gonna need temple for some faith generation. You know what? No, we're just gonna keep going. Keep going for the settlers. Just keep going for settlers. Trader here to get to Iridium would be all right. I don't think we stop settling until we've settled everything that we can settle. I'm just gonna have you sit there. Keep exploring. Is there any more? Are there any more city-states for me to find? For me to do anything with? I'm gonna need builders. 1 population in the capital. No, that didn't go to the capital. It went to Argos. Okay. I'll take your embassy. That gives me enough money probably to purchase this. We'll chop. And then we'll come over here and get this chopped. I know I did kill just a whole bunch of resources. This is actually just much better. But it's going to boost those cities up for right now, and we'll get a return later. And we'll send you over here to get this, I guess. Mycenae, you work on your medieval walls. Actually, probably a harbor is better. Consulate done. That's going to give us more influence points per turn. Chop that out. Settle this city. Throw down the Acropolis. 15 turns on that bad boy. So these are all going to have to be woods tiles later. I think we'll go for the art museum. If we're being honest, that's more likely to, there's a city state. Okay, that's the art museum is more likely to be useful for us right now than the archaeological museum. Tanked my stuff over here, but it's okay. It's okay. We need to be putting points somewhere where it's going to get us suzerainty, and really Mohenjo-Daro is what I want to be working on. We're gonna get more envoys sooner than other people, so there's another.
Remember that politics, colonialism, imperialism, and
no,
war,
none of that matters. We're gonna double this. So we're just 8 away, really. I think we're gonna slurp up this tile. Get to the top. And just explore through France. You're almost ready to send your thing down here. I'm gonna need so many builders banked up for woods building. How did I get another 2 so quickly? We're about to finish a harbor. Just keep exploring, bro. I think I'll just set him to auto explore and forget about him sooner rather than later. Go ahead and get this for a little more production. We'll set you to auto explore now. Oh, I've had you sitting here the whole time not doing anything. We'll just delete you. I was going to upgrade that, but whatever. You'll give me a bunch of gold for that. I'm not going to be at war with anybody, so it doesn't matter. And we'll set you to auto explore now. There's somebody over here. Who would that be? I have no idea, but there is somebody up there. I'll take your alliance. 116 culture compared to everybody's nothing. Everybody's nothing culture. Amphitheaters now. It's time to get culture rolling. We've played around enough. It's time to get our culture going. Get it running. Hey, it's Peter. I hate you, Peter, but okay. He's gonna be working on great writers, artists, and musician points. But I mean, I've got him beat. There's no way. We need to get open borders with you, so let's make a deal. Open borders. Accepted. All right. I don't think I have open borders with Pedro, do I? Make a deal. Open borders. Accepted. Anybody else that I've met since then? Do I have open borders with you? Yeah, we're good. Okay. What city is this? Oh, it's the capital. You'll finish your settler and then we'll figure out what we do with you. I think, honestly, it might be industrial zone time with the capital. Send that down. Grab this. That's a lot of cash. Auto explore with you. And okay, cool. Maybe it's temple time. But I think, honestly, industrial zone here, it boosts these districts, right? So if we look at empire, that's +1, but it'll have 1, 2, so that'll be +2. It's boosting all those districts eventually. I think I keep those yields around. Send you here for something. I met another city-state. Who did I meet? Vilnius. Okay, bunch of culture city-states. Makes sense. We need to work on walls in every city, acropoli in every city, buying our amphitheaters and stuff in every city. Natural history is done. So we'll work on archaeologists and archaeology museums. What do I want out of you? I actually think building cash is going to be important right now. Because I'm so cash poor, I'm cash starved. I also need to be considering growth so I can get my groves.
It all works on natural history.
We'll do this. Envoys go into Mohenjo-Daro. And we start working on Vilnius. So we should be at 2 with Vilnius, right? Yep. In 4 turns we'll have another, or in 3 turns we'll have another. Antiquity site down there, antiquity site up here. I can purchase... Oh, I don't have my amphitheater built in the capital. Well, as soon as it builds this, it'll build an amphitheater. No issue there. I don't have high adjacency holy sites, or else I'd be building holy sites in places. There's a bunch of antiquity sites here, actually. There's 2 more. That's enough for a whole... Hey, there's somebody else. Let's sample your hospitality, and we will get open borders with you. Make a deal. Open borders, open borders. Thank you, madam. Get that rolling. We're gonna need trade routes coming out to give us some more cash. And as far as this goes, we're gonna go like industrialization for oh my god, research agreements. For the factories, we're gonna go radio for the seaside resorts, and then we're gonna go just up to computers to get the tourism if we can. We're really not trying for science in the least. We're gonna be going for the globalism, or whatever it is, the civic tourism instead. Oh, where am I placing this Acropolis? Right here. I think it's time to keep the map tax up so I know what I'm doing. Production down here into the walls. You'll have to get this. You'll have to get this. Vilnius finally gets suzerain. That's even more culture. We're just ripping through culture right now. Nobody's ever going to be able to keep up with us culture-wise. Friendship is declared. Friendship declared. Cool. One more turn on this, and eventually we'll be able to get production into all our cities. Which is important because the buildings are really expensive in the groves, or in the preserves. Your preserve goes here. Envoys. We'll put it in Bandar Brunei. What do you need? Construct a campus. That's not gonna happen. 143. How did I see that? Is it because I'm allied? Okay, what's next? Preserves. I mean, really, that's the big one right now, is preserves. Getting that appeal up. Getting to conservation, getting those builders knocked out and done with. Once I get these woods up here, this city's gonna explode. Get these woods, these cities are gonna explode. Medieval walls for you. If I can get to Renaissance walls on all my cities, we'll be happy. Why am I denounced? What? What did I do to you? I don't understand. We're gonna get some writers and stuff in just a turn. A couple of turns. So he's done with his art museum. That's happy-go-lucky. Chancery? Renaissance walls, I think. Because we're just a couple turns away from conservation, right? So that's just tourism. That'll be my first actual tourism of the game right now. Sanctuary is going to be really important for us as well. I think instead of buying our archaeological museum, we actually have to buy the sanctuary. Yeah. It's gold. It's a bunch of things. Modern era is hit.
Destroying rainforest for economic gain. is like burning a Renaissance painting to cook.
Yeah. Okay, so now it is room time. It's time for us to start popping off and doing things. The capital, you're just going to be building builders basically forever. Purchase your sanctuary over... Oh my god, look how expensive this is. Purchase that sanctuary, but I mean, look at the yields. Whoops, I don't have yields turned on. Let me get rid of hide yields. Look at the yields. Look at what we get off of this. And as soon as we get this done up and woods planted, we're gonna have just even more. So, okay, our gold situation is looking much better. We have a lot of faith coming in right now. And as soon as I get a builder, we're gonna go woods, woods all over through here. We're gonna buy our naturalist, cultural heritage next. Bandar Brunei gives us even more culture per turn, 140 now. You're just gonna do this, claim that great person, and just start getting great works out.
To know.
And one turn on a builder. Yeah, thank you. We're just looking for gold now. Gold to purchase our sanctuary buildings. Faith to purchase everything else that we need. We need 1600 for a naturalist. Oof, that's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a hot minute.
It is necessary for the one.
There's no faith city-states, so... and no game modes. Usually I have so much faith coming out of my nose because of game modes. But it's okay. We'll get there eventually. Bandar Brunei offers us the most gold right now. Woods. We're gonna put a woods tile up here. This guy is gonna go over here and put woods everywhere through here. Refuse deal, and we'll work out a better deal with you. Blah, 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 blah. Refuse deal, we'll work out a better deal with you. We'll eat the cow for woods. Again, just builders everywhere. An insane amount of builders everywhere we can put it. Renaissance walls in every single city at this point. And what are you doing? 2 turns until you're done. You're almost done with that. You're working on walls. You're almost done with this. These southern cities are going to struggle until I can get some builders down to do a lot of work for them. Woods. Woods. Bandar Brunei for money. No yield matters right now more than money. Which I'm sure is why they gave us all these trade city-states. Yeah, I'm getting so much from envoys because of that one card. We'll come here, we'll put woods down there. The next bit of money I have is going to have to go to an archaeological museum somewhere. Woods here. Great person. That's an artist, so we'll take that. He can go there. Cool. And then again, really we're looking at... I think I take a time off from builders to get this archaeological museum to get those things done with. You work on your sanctuary. Is going to take 20 turns. It's a lot of turns. But I really don't think it's actually 20 turns. But we'll see. We'll see. There are Renaissance walls here. We are pumping out some tourism now. He denounced me, so it's going to be harder to get tourism over onto him. But that's fine. We'll deal with it. Woods. Get some woods over here. Woods. Okay, so I need to chop this and make it woods. Medieval walls down here. Envoys. One envoy into Amsterdam counts as 2, so that's just extra gold. We've made up to 90 gold at this point. 90 gold per turn, I mean. We're gonna be friends. Yeah. Keep getting as much of this as I can, and we'll come over here and chop this out. That makes those tiles just generally better. Delete that because you're no longer useful. And look at these. Look at these tiles we're working on here. There's so many good tiles here in the capital, and I need more builders to get better tiles. Just keep working on these huge, massive tiles. What do I want here? I mean, we're just woods all day, every single day at this point. What is the appeal looking like over here? These rainforests are bringing the appeal down, but we can improve. We can keep improving and doing things. I think we're just gonna... Oh, that's almost deleted the builder. No, don't want to do that. We might end up just deleting this galley and this scout over here. There's no era scores, so there's no reason really to be keeping them around. I just want them.
It's not the towering sail.
Okay, we'll get a woods here. Blam. That's just improving these tiles a bit. Get woods up there. Forest here. We're just improving these tiles as much as we can. We still don't have enough faith for naturalists, but we're getting there. Once we get all of our groves and preserves and things online, then we'll have enough faith for sure. Let's start with this over here. We are making our cities harder to traverse through, though. That is definitely an issue that we need to be aware of. The lost suzerainty of Mohenjo-Daro slows us down a little bit. We've hit the atomic era. We are starting to fly through eras now.
A people without the knowledge of their past history.
Change this into the tourism. We are not building settlers, so we're swapping that into tourism now. And we really just want to get to globalization. However long it takes us to get up there. That's the next thing we care about, globalization. Medieval walls in this city. And we'll just retake Mohenjo-Daro and take Nan Modal. Yeah. Okay, moving. Moving in the right direction. Woods everywhere that we can put woods. All of these will be woods as well. But these don't get the bonus yields, right? They'll just be regular woods. I can chop this rainforest and banana and plant a woods there. Once I get my archaeologist out. So what will it take for an archaeologist? 11 turns, but if I purchase the archaeologist, just 1 turn. Let's produce a temple because I need the faith. And then next turn we'll purchase the archaeologist to go grab that. Once this city is done with its sanctuary, it's going to be on builder duty as well. We'll actually send this builder out to do that. And Mycenae will be on builder duty. Lost another suzerainty. Purchase our archaeologist. I do have empty trade route slots I need to work on. Maybe Mycenae will work on traders. Because that's gold. Gold is important for us. We're gonna need this to grow. Which means you're definitely going to need a harbor at some point. Seven turns, 1 turn. When this gets free, we're gonna go woods. We'll have to go woods. And then it's like seaside resorts here, really. We're pretty far from seaside resorts though, in all honesty. We're not really that close to getting them unlocked. Production into medieval walls for tourism. Medieval into Renaissance walls gives us some tourism there.
It is nationalism which...
Excavate that artifact. Send you down here. Okay. That's a little bit more culture. We'll take friendship with Vimba. And we just need to make sure that we're keeping open borders up. Getting trade routes with everybody, keeping open borders up with everybody. It's time to start sending trade routes out to the AI. Now that I have tourism pressure being built up against the... Ooh, nope. Pedro does not want my open borders. Open borders, open borders. Yeah, Mycenae is going to be on trade route duty until I get my trade routes all the way done up. And I have so many things I need to do in the capital that I just need gold for. Let's get you sent to Kume. We will pop that. Get you sent to Cairo. Renaissance walls. That's extra tourism that is actively winning for us, so we want that. Corinth. It's time for your preserve. It's gonna take a while for you to build, but you gotta build it. It's time for that. It's time to throw down your preserve. But finish your walls. Trader. It's for Vimba. We'll send it to Vimba. We'll remove this. And we'll put builder there as soon as we can. 2 turns until this is done and this city becomes a mega city. It's almost there.
Makes straight roads.
Not building. Oh, I do need to put that in. Production towards builders. Yeah. Okay. Production towards builders has to go in. Get my friendship renewed with Peter. I don't know how many turns I've been playing. Has it been 150 yet? I'm really shooting for a sub 150 game. I really would like it. Production goes into... For this city, I think production goes into... Not a trader, but builders. And we're getting nice yields out of here now too, which is what we wanted. Up to 41 faith per turn. We'll take Mogadishu. Which is not enough faith, if we're being honest. It's not enough. I would be much happier with about 1 faith per, or 100 faith per turn. Workshop here to get production into these areas. It'll hit Parsalos as well. Yeah, you're my friend. I'll let you be my friend. I'm not up to the seaside resorts yet. You've got to be more builders. You've just got to be builders. I almost have enough gold to purchase a sanctuary up here, which I think is what we want to do, what we will want to do. Renaissance walls. A silver coin. So that's just giving us more culture, more and more and more and more and more culture. We want to send that to Vimba. That gives us the pressure against him. Declare your friendship. I could still send cities down there, and it would be good. Maybe a lighthouse is better. A lighthouse is gold. Gold is purchasing sanctuaries. Sanctuaries is more gold. Not the trader. You go there. You're going to build your harbor. Harbor is gold. Gold is sanctuaries. Lighthouse is food, so you grow to get your grove. 2 turns on that, then we'll work on a builder, then we'll work on a factory. That's just increasing this yield a little bit, which is nice. 1600, we finally got it. Purchase naturalist. Go right there. Give us our park. Yeah, we're friends. Go there, give me my park, please. I'm not giving you my book. I'm really close to some more of these. This is the correct park. So we'll designate that. That should increase our tourism by quite a bit. And it's just, like, if we look at the appeal, it's all breathtaking right there. So that's a great national park. That's going to be a lot of tourism. I think it's builder for 2 turns while we get industrialization. Woods here. Yeah, we're just gonna keep that there, and then you'll plant your woods here, and then move, and then you have to come south. Everybody needs. Why do you hate me, bro? What did I do to you? Everybody needs woods.
To rally people.
You're coming south. Production down here. Oh, did you build your thing? Oh, yeah. Renaissance walls then. The walls are tourism. Alright, so we're almost at 100 tourism per turn. We look at the victory conditions. We're 6 out of 62. That'll just keep boosting as long as I get more national parks in. As soon as I start getting more sanctuaries down, being able to purchase those. This has to be for the capital, but I want Parsalos to have it right now, so it gets the boost. Factory. What do I need to purchase the sanctuary? 1440. We're almost there. We're almost there. I can't boost the appeal any higher here because of this stupid thing. It would be nice to have the full 2 gold off that tile. Slurp that up. And we're gonna woods. We're gonna get rid of this cow as well. Chancery down here for more culture. And probably an archaeological museum, because there were a lot of archaeological sites that weren't taken. Plant the woods. Plant the woods. Yeah, just all the yields here. Actually, let's swap you with that so you actually grow. And you can put down your sanctuary over here. We'll slurp up all this, put woods down everywhere. You need to put down your preserve. You gotta swap. And put down your preserve. 14 turns feels like a long time, but it should be okay. We should be able to get that. Especially if I swap you onto this tile as well. You should be able to grow that. Woods. Come deal with this. And now we can purchase our sanctuary. Blam. Okay, so all of these are great. All of these tiles are really good. We're just working amazing yields over here. And you're working amazing yields over here. I mean, just look. Look at what we've got going here. It's a beautiful thing. And the rest of our island is going to look like that eventually. It might be worth sending settlers down to other places to get more national parks. We will chop and rebuild here because it's actually worth the yield a little bit if we can chop and regrow that. 5 turns on that factory is a long time. It's because I pulled off of production to do that.
The effect of the mass media is...
It feels like a long time. Let's chop, and then we'll rebuild. And then you are gonna finish your lighthouse. Trying to get back up to another naturalist. Plant the woods. Plant these woods. And I think it is safe for us to swap these back for right now. Chop that. Refuse you. Don't want to give up my great works. Everybody's wanting my great works. Let's just get a mine here. Or some more production somewhere. And what do we want? We're gonna amphitheater, work on all that culture. It's builder time. We really need to be pushing builders out of the capital. We really are. Every turn that we don't have a builder is a wasted turn right now. Repeat that route. Claim Edgar Allan Poe. Put you in the capital. It's okay. And it's builder o'clock. So we're just pumping builders out. Amphitheaters. Everything that's not a builder or a sanctuary is wasted gold. 51 faith per turn. He's really weak.
If you're the bank 100...
We definitely have crossed 150 turns, I'm sure, at this point.
While I nodded, nearly
napping, there came a gentle rapping. Declare this friendship. Check the victory condition. 10 out of 66. Open borders. He won't give me open borders. I need Saladin, Cleo. I need Saladin and Cleo. Saladin. Make a deal. Open. Cleo. Make a deal. Open. Cool. Can I get Cristo? 100% tourism from seaside resorts must be built on a hill. Actually, let's try. Let's go for Cristo. I don't think we're ever gonna get it. 52 turns. We're probably never ever gonna get that. Actually, that was a waste. So we'll get the shipyard. 52 turns is not gonna happen. The game will be done by then. Down here. And just more builders. I can almost get sanctuary again. More traders. If I get a sanctuary, we'll put it in this city, in Pharsalos. I can't. We'll remove that improvement. We'll send this down here. Let's actually throw the aqueduct down there. That'll boost our industrial zone. We can't actually put anything there, right? So we can't put any woods or anything on that horse. Where do we go with you? Mogadishu is the most gold for us right now. We need to slurp this up, and then next turn it's wood style. Again, a trader up here. I really want this done. This side of the world needs so much stuff. Why can't I plant a woods tile here? Because it's a floodplain. So we can come in here and purchase our sanctuary now. That makes all of these tiles just better. And then we need to make like a mass migration over here. I can't put woods here. We're going to put seaside resorts all through here, I think, is what we're going to try to do. So no putting woods there. More builders to go to the southern cities, get those dealt with and sorted. Still waiting on faith for our naturalists, so we can't really do anything about that. You are going to come down here to work on as much as you can work on here. We'll recruit Titian and have him, but I have nowhere to put his stuff. So we're going to just move you to Pharsalos and we'll work on... we will work on our art museum there next. Again, it is just builder central here. To get that done, I really should be considering settling other continents. There's just so much open space down here I could claim.
The Cold War is not thawing.
But it feels late. It really feels very late for that. Woods down here would be good. There's no... Oh, there is a grove right there. So yeah, woods down there would be really good. Woods. Woods. It's making all these tiles better. But these tiles will be worse once I put the seaside resort down on them. A sanctuary in 17 turns. I actually will have a... I'll actually have the money for that before then. And after this shipyard, we're going to build an archaeologist. Refuse. Stop. I'm not gonna sell that. Stop asking me for it. I'm still 8 billion years away from getting the next naturalist. That sucks. Right down here. And then woods here. Woods here. As helping these tiles. And surprise, surprise, but our capital is another builder. We're just building all the time. That's all we're doing. Lighthouse here for some growth. And we need to work on suzerainities. So we'll do all that. Gives us a lot more culture again. Which is the name of the game. This will be one giant stop. This will be one giant forest by the time I'm done with it. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's actually put you there. That'll be better. Christo is still 50 turns away. Let's go with an archaeologist instead. We're still quite a few turns away from getting enough for the next naturalist. I got no faith. I think the bottleneck I should have been paying attention to a little bit harder is actually faith. Faith has bottlenecked us quite a bit here. And it sucks. I'm gonna start working holy site prayers out of the capital. I think I have enough builders currently. We're gonna start working holy site prayers to try to get enough faith to do stuff. Woods here. Woods. Get right down there. We're still a few turns away from getting art museum here, from getting seaside resorts. They're next, so 8 plus 7 turns. So we don't need builders down here yet. Yet is the operative word there, though. You didn't... Corinth has not finished building its grove yet. That's taken forever. Shipyard here for more gold. And where would be the next most important place to buy our sanctuary? Probably in Olympia. Yeah, most likely in Olympia would be the next most important place. Knossos hasn't finished building its Renaissance walls yet. It's a really tiny city because it's settled down here in the snow. It doesn't have any food. But we'll work on that. We'll get it there. Bach, I don't have any place to put music right now, so we're just gonna have you hang out. We're just preventing other people from having you. Declare friendship. Keep an eye on the culture victory. 19 out of 74. We're almost ready for our next national park. That will really help seal things.
NASA spent millions of dollars inventing
Tourism
the
for
ballpoint
music,
pen
which I
so they
don't
could
have
write in
yet.
space.
Nizhny Novgorod, trying to get some stuff there. You were originally working on Cairo. Let's get you into Zanzibar. And Mohenjo-Daro for more envoys. More envoys equals more gold. And woods. 2 turns until Korath finishes its thing. I have enough money to purchase the sanctuary over here, which just makes everything better. Everything over here is immediately just better. I think we might want to switch our government into theocracy. We're going to be in anarchy for 3 turns. If I switch to theocracy, I'll be able to get our naturalists for cheaper. I should have paid attention to that earlier, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. Woods here. Woods here. And then we'll go woods and woods. Production in the capital goes back straight into builders. And we might consider a settler. Nah, she settled. She settled where I wanted to settle. If you look, she's got settlers down there now. And there's no loyalty for me to be able to flip her city over, so there's no purpose in doing it. Alright, this city's now much better than it was. I can delete a bunch of these woods tiles now. This will be my national park down here, so I can't delete that actually. I'm stuck. Boom. Boom. And then I can go chop these old forests off. I'm losing money for just another turn. Okay. So now that we're in here, change policies. Unit. No. What do I want? Combat. None of this matters. Logistics. Confirm. But that should allow me to purchase. It should allow me to purchase my next naturalist. What can I do with this? I'm kind of buildered up here. So everything else is now just sort of holy site prayers. Purchase. Naturalist is 1530. My God. Why are you so expensive? 1530. Can I get a holy site without wrecking anything? No, I don't think so. I've got to be careful because I just want if I do this, I can do this. I can put a holy site here. I lose a seaside resort there, but I can put a holy site there. Man, if this was Canada, we'd already have won the game. 21 out of 77. Next turn, I can finally get our next naturalist. The naturalist is... I know what I can do. I know what I need to do. Come up here. I need to clear that out and put a woods down. Harvest this. Finish the preserve. We need to harvest that to speed that preserve up. Harvest shipping for gold. I have too many trade routes. Why am I denounced? What did I do? I don't know what an alliance does in this version of the game.
Never mind the maneuvers.
What did I do to get denounced? Declare. So I want to be friends with everybody. 1530. So let's come in here and purchase our naturalist. Slurp that up. Let's look at the one that has the highest appeal. Yeah, it'll be this one. So we can just send that naturalist there. We could work on Mont Saint Michel, but temples, I guess. I could put a holy site down here in Parsalos. Thanks for denouncing me, Pedro. I don't know why you're doing that, but sure.
If you can walk away from a landing.
Just because I'm winning? Are you mad just because I'm winning the game? Remove that. That finishes that. That's great. Work on the amphitheater. You'll put down woods tile next. That makes this city so much better. We'll get a sanctuary down here too. All right. We'll grab that first. What did I get? Oh, I got an admiral. Sure. Just delete. I don't have anything for you to do. And throw the woods down with you. 2 turns until I get that up. I mean, I guess you work on the Cristo. Nothing else for you to do, really. That city's kind of done. A lot of our cities are done. I really just need faith. That's all I'm waiting for is faith. Did I get radio yet? No. Watermill? No, just campus or holy site prayers. Forever, from now on. You're the holy site city. You're gonna get your... I have a temple. You're just gonna do holy site prayers too. You've got nothing else to do. Designate that as a natural park. We can delete all of these. So that's 106 tourism per turn. The bottleneck is faith. If you play this, the bottleneck is faith. Work on, forget these harbors and stuff. Work on getting your faith up. Olympia, Knossos. Let's get your, whoops. Let's get your sanctuary. That makes you even better. Makes Olympia better too. Helps Corinth. I have 2 envoys. We can put it in Vilnius. And that gives us... We're 3 turns away from globalization. Which is going to help us a lot. I'll excavate this. I can't really theme anything. So it's okay. Mogadishu... You're gonna sleep until I can get radio done. With radio done, we're gonna build another builder out of Athens to come finish up through here. We'll grab that. The shipwreck here. Information era has passed.
One day there will be no
There's
borders,
globalization.
no boundaries, no flags, and no countries.
And I really don't know what I would work on next. Suffrage, maybe? But I'm not going to move out of the government that I have because of the faith purchase discount. We are making enough money that we don't really have to worry about any sort of gold purchase discount, I would purchase here. And that's the last gold purchase I'm going to do. As far as sanctuaries go, I might have to purchase like some amphitheaters or something, but we're really done with gold purchasing at this point. And let's just grab a shipyard. Put in your great works. Harbor shipping here. Can I purchase any great works? Yeah, I'll purchase these. That's a little more tourism per turn. I should have bought those earlier. Art museum down here. Just about 12 turns or 10 turns until I have enough for another person, naturalist. Nope, not gonna do any of that. I just want the discount from faith purchasing. I have like no army, so she could be mad at that. I mean, it's fair.
Projects a fragile kind of strength.
I can't like argue.
Flexible precision.
Not gonna build the Bolshoi Theater. Let's go with professional sports probably. Into social media. And keep an eye on this culture victory screen. Do I need open borders? Peter, Pedro, Saladin. Yeah, I need open borders with everybody that'll give it to me. Make a deal. Open. I don't think we're gonna get open borders. Nope. And not with Pedro either. Open. Get your open borders. Open. All right. So that's taken care of. Come down here. One more turn and we can start putting down our seaside resorts. Again, just holy site prayers for the faith. That's another artifact. That's really good. Each artifact is worth more tourism.
Radio is the
okay. Boom. That's a lot of tourism. 156. And you're just going to run holy site prayers as well. Because that's just all I need for the victory now is just more national parks. I think my next national park here would be in the capital. I will need to swap around to get all those tiles. Petition can't do anything here, huh? You're gonna have to go down there. Seaside resort here. It's gonna give me more tourism, but it's gonna tank my... Oh yeah, you can't do anything. So you just go to sleep. Gives me more tourism, but it's gonna tank my faith and stuff and food. But it's okay. Art museum in Corinth. And I'm still a turn away from being able to purchase your sanctuary. But once I do, that's more faith. You're gonna have to sleep as well. How did I end up losing trade routes? 160. We'll get the seaside resort up here pretty soon. Titian does this. Let's purchase your sanctuary. Oh, 1670, huh? That's more expensive. But next turn, we'll have it.
If winning isn't everything.
Professional sports is done. Purchase your sanctuary. Okay. And then policy slots. What do I need? 100% yield from Theater Square district buildings really doesn't do us any good anymore because we've done that. We don't have any slots for great works of music, so doubles faith from Holy Site district buildings. That'll help us a little bit. That's another seaside resort. And we'll send you up here to get this seaside resort. 2 turns or so away from the next naturalist. I'm sure it's like 18, right? We're gonna have to swap. Anyway, broadcast center here to be able to put Bach down. We're looking at 35 out of 100. I'm not going to give you the Telltale Heart. So back off, bruh. Faith purchase, naturalist. Right down here. We'll go ahead and we'll delete all these because I know where I'm going. Broadcast center up here. We need money for museums and various things. Get you to sleep here. And National Park. That gives us up to 175. As soon as Pharsalis is done with this, we're going to put a holy site here to attempt to get more faith out.
Which of all my important nothings shall I tell you first?
Let's trade in social online communities to just double our tourism again, and then just future civic till the end of the game. That's even more gold for us. We're just keeping that card in for gold. 250 a turn. Helps us purchase a lot of things. Why can't I? Oh, it's because you're on a hill. So I gotta delete this. I could probably put one here, I guess. What's the appeal? Nah, the appeal sucks here. I don't think I could put one there. Let's declare friendship. I should have borders. Yeah, we're good. No worries there. Who has the highest culture? It's Peter that I need to be working against. Oh, he didn't take my friendship. Yeah, I just offered you.
Benjamin Franklin may have discovered electricity.
All right, power plant in the capital maybe after this. Sleep. Again, we're just waiting on this now. I've got nothing else I can do except for push those. How many open slots do I have? I have so many writing slots. I need to be able to purchase writing. I have sanctuaries in every city, so that's not the issue. Nobody's willing to give me writing, huh? I'll take all your landscapes. Let's see if we can't theme up a building. So, same type, different artists. So I have a landscape, portrait, landscape. So, do I have... We can throw that there. That's a landscape. by that artist. This is religious. This is a portrait. Religious. That was recently moved. Okay. I need a landscape from somebody else. And I need portraits. Nobody's willing to sell me those. Okay. Okay, game. I see you. I see what you're doing to me. My next my next naturalist will go up here. Can't do it here either, huh? So we'll just do that. So I've kind of optimized as much as I can optimize here for tourism. 219. 43 out of 102. As soon as I put Bach in, we'll be okay there. This will help me once I get up to computers. Power plant. I really think we ought to be thinking about Broadway. Or Bolshoi. But it would break a national park. Which is not something I'm really willing to do. Just keep looking at these deals. Nobody. Well, fine. Fine. You don't want to help me, game? Fine. I'll take your friendship. I definitely have passed 150 turns, right? There's no way.
I never think of the future.
Maybe I should have boosted science somehow a little bit to get to computers faster. Holy site, right? He actually, I could put a holy site here, and it won't hurt anything because this is my national park here. That I'll never build because I'll never have enough faith to build it, but it'll be there. 3 turns until this is done. 20 turns until the Cristo is done. Maybe I want to put in the maybe I want to put in the Wonder production card. Right, maybe that'll be smart. How many turns until I get you 1825? So about 6 turns. I refuse to give you the Telltale Heart, bro. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen, game. 51 out of 123. This is why those stupid rock bands are so important, even though they are like super duper RNG dependent. I can't actually put a park there, so it might be worth putting a park here or putting a hermitage here. Next turn we'll be able to use Bach. And then what do you do? We'll just work on the opera house. So yeah, it's probably worth putting in this. And it's probably worth putting in this for a couple of turns. That's really going to hurt my faith, but it's probably worth putting those in. Denounced. She hates us. Which is really slowing us down on the tourism front because I can't get open borders with her or with Pedro. Five turns until you're done. No. Oof. What have I done to make you so upset? I have no idea.
The good thing about computers,
all right,
never
that's
think of the future.
400 tourism per turn. Now, 60 out of 125. We should be on our way to winning now. If we look at Peter, we have open borders. They hate me. Open borders, open borders. Trade routes, open borders, open borders. So I need a trade route with Pedro somehow, but I'm not going to get that for a while. Really, we're just the tech tree's done now. We've got nothing else we can do with it. In 2 turns, 3 turns, we can get the naturalist up here to work on this. 65 out of 125. Again, holy site prayers. Corinth, you purchase your broadcast center, and you're going to work on theater square festivals for the great people points. I'm about to get some more great people. Envoys go here. Actually, we're just gonna do this. Envoys go there. I feel like we did an okay job here. Took longer than I was expecting. Let's go Theater Square Festival for you. Recruit H.G. Wells. Put him down there. He's mad because I'm taking people. That's why he's mad. Like, I understand that. Temple. And then we'll purchase our naturalist up here. And we need to swap some stuff around. Let's just delete you. Swap. Yeah. And we'll get that national park next turn. We're about 20 turns away from our next naturalist. Hopefully we win the game before then. 486 on the tourism per turn. 74 out of 126. We should win in like the next 5 turns or so, I think.
No one would have believed in the land.
I think we're there. Let's see how much we have next turn. 79. We're just gonna keep
Very
going
simple
up.
was my explanation.
As I have stuff. Portrait, religious. Nobody's willing. Nobody's willing. I can go ahead and purchase Van Gogh. We can transfer him down to Corinth. And we can use... we can start theming.
You can never plan the future.
Corinth. Just Future Civic forever. Theater Square. What's next? Great Writer. Gabriela Mistral. Portrait would be good here. Music would be good. We're working on all those. There's Starry Night. Let's up our friendship with you. Never mind. You won't take any of our friendships or anything. Okay. I am attractive over Rome, so that's 84. In just a couple turns, I think we've got it.
Robotics has been around for...
Really, I'm just going to click on Future Tech. There's Cafe Terrace. Okay. We're really close. I can't move this. until I finish theming everything here, until I finish the whole museum. Fortaleza. Finally, we have a trade route with Brazil. That's going to help. Let's give you this and then this. So we're beating Rome, but Rome's on the bottom of the totem pole. We'll give you this. It's France that I've got to worry about. There's Night Cafe. I love that painting. Okay, now let's move Starry Night. It can't be moved for 8 turns. Well, we'll get there. We'll get it there. I'm always also constantly just looking for any deals. 92 out of 128. We're on our way. We've hit 562 tourism per turn. Theater Square festivals for everybody. 2 turns until that's done. That'll help us. I don't need to re-up my friendship with you because I've already dominant over you. I'll be dominant over these 2 very soon. What are you producing? 103, 127. Yeah, I'm not that far away. Next turn, in 2 turns, we'll have this. Oh, no, I need to open borders you. Crap. I should have paid attention. I'm so used to just refusing everything the AI ever sends me.
You can never plan the future.
Okay, open borders. Make a deal. Open borders, open borders. Thank you, sir. We are at 100 out of 132. This will help next turn. Eight turns away till I have that. I'm working.
Thus, the sculpture serves to give people one thought.
Yep, she's
real
mad
use
that I
of
have
gunpowder.
wonders. 596. 106 out of 131. You're just gonna go Theater Square festivals as well. This is the next pickup for me. Arabia. I'm over Arabia. That should mean I'm over Cleopatra as well. 109 out of 130. Oh, I'm over Catherine. Okay, yeah. Could I pick up... This is a hill, so I don't think I can put... Is that a hill? No, I can put a seaside resort there. Let's purchase a builder and throw a seaside resort there. It should be breathtaking. There's no way it's not breathtaking because it has all the yields. Just a few more turns on the next naturalist. Theater Square Festivals here. The next naturalist is going to go over here to hit this. What's the appeal? Oh, actually, I messed up. I meant for this. I can delete all this. We can send a naturalist there, or we can send a naturalist here, or down here. You want the most breathtaking tiles, so down here probably. In Olympia. It's just a few turns away. That should be +6 tourism on that tile. If we look at our Empire's tourism screen, these really haven't been generating too many tourists. But that's worth 24. This is worth 40. 44. 40. So this is worth half of this, basically, in one tile. Is there anywhere else I can throw down? You're breathtaking. I would have to, like, double chop things there to get that. What about you? Maybe? Is that a hill? No. Maybe I can get a seaside resort here. 122 out of 131.
Don't judge someone. I never think of the future.
More future tech. Theater Square festivals. That gives us you. We'll transfer you to Corinth. Envoys go into this. Zanzibar. And really close. 128 out of 131. Maybe we get it next turn. Let's chop that and see. How many turns does this take? It's probably took us about 100 and almost 200 turns, I would imagine. Let's see what we got next turn. Bam.
The worth of a culture is not measured by its accomplishments.
We get our Age of Abundance win.
But in how those accomplishments last and how they are remembered.
Huge pickup.
The beauty that you have.
Hall of Fame badge. We were down here at Ethelred. Okay, cool. Graphs. If we look at buildings, I'm on the top. Cities, I'm not there. Districts, I'm pretty high. Great people, I'm on the top. No combat. Faith, I'm really high up there. Culture, top of the game. But why did I dip? That must be my anarchy turns. Yeah. Science, I'm in the middle of the pack. Gold, mostly spiky near the top. Let's see how many turns it took us to win that. But this is what our empire looks like. Fantastic little
Museums.
There's the Hermitage. Okay, thanks, game. Fantastic little empire we have here. I'm very happy with it. I really love preserve games. I think they're great. If we look at our Hall of Fame, Age of Abundance, Pericles, 166 turns. I want to see what you can do. Let me know if you can beat my 166 turn victory on Age of Abundance. I'm gonna definitely probably play again a couple of times, see how low I can get it. But this was our one win with Age of Abundance. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.